Satanic Desires. A hot yet dangerous man walks out of his car while settling down his attire, starts walking towards the darkest aisle of Seoul, Korea. He was in dark until the old seams street light hit on his figure to make him look ethereal from every inch, his hat to his shoes. He is a man who just looked like a perfect sculpture. The man surrounding the aisle make the way for him to face the culprit, or should I say victim, under Park Jimin. Park Jimin, Korea's most dangerous, cruel, brutal or bloodthirsty mafia. If he found someone cheating on him, yes him, he will become bloodthirsty for that person's life. The man here joins his hand from the rival of Park Jimin while working for the jimin, so he has to die tonight. Without any mercy, the man starts crawling and comes near to Jimin. Master Park, please leave me. Please, I will never betray you again. Please spare my life. If you spare my life, I will work under you with no pay. Jimin, who listens everything without any expression or care, starts chuckling darkly after hearing about a no-paid job under him. The Park Jimin wasn't and won't care about money in his whole life. I have that much money that if I bury you in the money-filled grave, it won't even decrease the last 2 digits from my account. While chuckling darkly, he pulled out his gun. That man hold Jimin's leg and continued to ask for mercy, but the man in front of him doesn't have mercy word in his vocabulary. Jimin hold a man here and make him look up and shoot him in the middle of his head. He put his gun back and start walking towards his car without even halting his steps. He speak up, clean this mess, but let everyone know this in the mafia world. Smack, known as my world, dark chuckles. He calls himself the biggest mafia. Everyone in the mafia world do scare of Park Jimin because of his cruelty. Everyone is scared to die with his hand. No one ever messes with him. After a while, Jimin enters the best club in Seoul just to meet his best friend, the person he loves like a brother, and call him a soulmate. Jimin is cruel, but if you mess with his best friend, he will become the cruelest. His best friend, Kim Taehyung, is known as the best mafia dealer because he is the only person who supplies gun to the mafia left in Korea. Jimin killed all the mafia's dealers just to make him the only dealer left. They both hug each other and seated down on a big couch. So how's everything going, Jimin? My dad wants me to get married now, and if you ask me what I want, so Smack, I want that too. Chuckle, just stop this nonsense and tell me the availing part. Smack, chuckle and gulp the whole glass of mine. You know me better, bro. Jimin scoots closer to Taehyung to become a leader. Smack, how can marriage help you in this? Curiously, they think marriage makes a person weak, and after marriage if I become weak or decide to drop this passion, I will be a loser. But they don't know I marry a girl just for them, to show them that I am not a weak person. She will be my trump card, nothing more than that. Jimin is making while Taehyung is in deep thoughts that if Jimin chooses someone who is modern and in this business, she will never care for Jimin and vice versa. But what if Jimin chooses someone innocent? She will be able to change him, although she has to face many problems ahead. What are you thinking, bro? What's your type? Curiously, Jimin was confused at first. Then he replied, someone who is so free with relationship. She doesn't want me either, or so do I. Someone modern, or she just want freedom, and so do I. Smack, that's not your type, Hyung. That's what you want? Chuckle, no one makes me think that she is my type. At wedding, Jimin and Tae are there teasing their friend on the stage. Don't let her rule you. Take care of her and give her love. Yeah, Taehyung, don't ruin my friend's life. Bam Bam wasn't even listening to anything and a tear dripped from his eyes, seeing his bride walking on the aisle looking all beautiful for only him. Jimin and Taehyung were shocked to see their friend crying over his bride. Taehyung understands the emotions, whereas Jimin is scoff and chuckle because for him Bam Bam is the most stupid one to cry over a girl. But Jimin's eyes laid on a bridesmaid walking along with the bride. Your dress. Your point of view. Look, Sunmi, he is crying. Wow, idiot. But she blushing. Come on, Bam Bam loves you a lot, Sunmi. I know. Smile. You and Sunmi walk towards the aisle. Bam Bam stretch his hand out for Sunmi, while on the other hand, Hyung and Jimin walk down the stage to give them privacy. You are making a video while holding your phone to capture this amazing moment, but you bump into someone while taking steps back. Omo, I am sorry. The person you bumped into was none other than Jimin. Jimin turned around furiously. You got all his scared because of his anger. I am really sorry, Bo. Jimin is continuously smirking because the scared look on your face make him all proud of himself. You flinch and he stop in the middle of the sentence. He chuckles directly and lean close to your ear. Because you are shorter than him, no one ever got spared after messing with me, and you are continuously looking down. You have to pay for that. What can I give you, sir? Innocently. Jimin is smacked because the fear in your eyes make him dominant. Jimin didn't say anything to you and start walking towards his way. You are all confused but just shrug, except that he made you all scared. Jimin and Hyung are on the stage along with you, congratulating the new couple. Congratulations, bro. Thank. No need. You have to say the same thing to me. Why? Frown. You also going to get married? Chuckle. Yes. They and Bam Bam become shocked. Do you have a gun? Refers to Hyung. But with only one bullet, scratch the back of his neck. One bullet is enough, Smack. Jimin holds your hand. How much do you take to officiate a single marriage? I will give 4 times of that. You become shocked. Jimin hold your wrist and pull you closer. Please leave my hand. Bro, leave her hand. I know her. She is so innocent. Not your type. Believe me. She is so innocent that she even gets easily scared of a cockroach, and you want to marry her? How can she able to tolerate you and your tantrums? Listen to me. Any other girl but not her. Jimin, please. He is right. She is from a decent family. Please stop all this drama. I want to marry her and that's it. Flares. But I don't want to marry you. Shocked. Why? Coldly. Huh? Because I won't ask my parents. Innocently. Jimin look at Hyung and he knows what to do. They pulls out his gun and aims at you. You got scared and start taking a step back. However, you bump again with Jimin. He holds you tight and sign the priest to continue. Do you accept Park Jimin as your lawful husband? You are not saying anything, just crying and shaking your head as no. Say it or I kill your parents, commandingly. You were scared but you didn't say anything either. Don't be so stubborn in front of me or else I will kill you. Your eyes widen. Jimin jip, but they point his gun towards Sunmi and Bam Bam comes in front of Sunmi. How dare you? You want me to kill that sweet couple who married an hour ago? Come on, say it. I do too. You said it 3 times but start crying harder than before. Jimin also said I do 3 times, and before the priest says anything, he hold your hand and start dragging you towards his car. You are easily dragged by him cause you are in no condition to accept that what happened to you just a minute ago. They and Jimin is in a limousine driving towards his house. You are so innocent girl, approx 20 years old, living with your family. You love your mom and dad more than anyone. Even your every life decision is taken by them since your childhood, and now today you got married to a person you didn't even know. This man Park Jimin sitting here with eyes glued on his phone until Hyung breaks the ice. I am Hyung. Kim Hyung? You look at him like what he is saying. You didn't even understand a single thing like a small baby. I know what happened today. It's hard to accept, but believe me, he's a good man and take care of you. You blink. Don't worry, I take the guarantee. Lie. The pure lie at Jimin's mansion. Jimin enters the house while Hyung is with you. Where were you? Coldly. That shouldn't be bothered by you. Here, there is a picture of girls. Select one of them so we arrange your marriage with her. I already married. He didn't even care for his parents' reaction and sat on the couch. Who? What? Chuckle. You and Hyung enter the lounge and his parents become shocked seeing you as his wife. Is she innocent or just giving expressions alike? No, she is innocent. Divorce her. First you don't want to marry that person and now his father is asking to divorce you. Now he has to face the music. Mumbles. You mumbled but audible for Hyung to listen. No worries, he never regrets decisions in life. You are shocked. Huh? How can you able to hear me? Chuckle. You are audible to me. He never leaves you, Ian. Who knows? Disappointedly. She is my wife now, Mrs. Park Jimin. You know better than me that I never divorced her. Innocent girls can change the cruelest person in the world. I knew that if you change for her, you'd never be the king. I know, but you forget that I am already the king. There's a difference between being a king and in a fallacy. Fallacy? A false imagination. You are too good at English, aren't you? Impressive look. I am currently learning English. From where? British Council English Online? Hyung jaw drop. So you are complete with your degree? Nope, it's my final month, but unfortunately I got married to a person I don't know, so no idea. Jimin never does this unless he sees something in you that make him attractive. The way he married me, it's not looking like he loves me. Whatever, she is my wife. You all have to accept her because she is Mrs. Park. Don't call her Mrs. Park. If you want to call her Mrs. Jimin. Smack, that sounds good. He comes to you and hold your hand and start dragging you towards his bedroom. Once you both get inside, he locks the door and listen to me carefully. You are just my trump card, not my wife. Whatever I said down there, I would never mean it. Don't make any hope, and if you want to know that's what a trump card means, then the source for you to gain an advantage. Jimin was shocked to hear the definition of the trump card, because this is something he thinks about this word. So don't you dare to say anything in front of me. Do as I say and shut your mouth while I am here, because I don't want to hear your voice. Understood? You note. Good. Jimin went to the restroom and then come after a while in his night dress. You didn't budge from your place until Jimin comes. Why are you standing here like a statue, huh? Coldly. You didn't say anything. Now why aren't you replying me? You flinch. You told me not to speak, so I told you not to speak, but I didn't mention moving. Annoyingly. Let's sleep. I am so tired. Go get yourself freshen up and then sleep wherever you want. But it doesn't mean that you are allowed to go out of my room. Sleep on the floor, couch, or in bed. I don't care. Coldly. You note but stop in your track and start looking at him like you want to say something. Sigh. What? I have nothing to wear. Innocently. I said I don't care. Sleep with the dress you are wearing right now. Jimin sighed and drove off to his slumber. You come out of the restroom. You are thinking about where to sleep and strode towards the couch. You sit there and start crying silently because now you realize what happened today. You are not worried about your parents because you know that Sunmi handled all these, but you are crying over your faith. You are so innocent, and here this man who doesn't even know what is innocency. You don't know what the next morning brings for you. Next morning, Jimin woke up seeing you coming out of the restroom. He frowned and looked at the time. He is shocked because it's early in the morning, but you are awake. I am leaving for my work. If anyone asks, tell him that I got an urgent call, so I leave. And don't the hell tell everyone that I don't love you in any way. Coldly. And make yourself remember that I never fall for a girl like you. You nodded and didn't say anything. He comes downstairs watching you, treating you like a queen of his house. From the workers present there, please don't bow to me. Bow. Jimin shook his head and signed every worker to get out of there. You are so confused that why they start leaving, but when you turn around you meet him, the most dangerous man. He was so close that you gasped and about to fall when he held your hand. Don't be scared of me, baby. You have to live your whole life with me. Dark chuckles. Your eyes widen and in a glimpse you are on the floor because he left your hand. You gasp again while he left from there. After a while, where is Jimin? Don't ask this pathetic girl. She doesn't know. You blink while hiding your tears. They both left. At night, Mrs. Park, come, dinner is ready. Bo, but I will wait for bling bling. I don't feel like eating. I will eat in a while. Maid leave from there. You notice that you don't know the name of your husband until now. When the priest said you remember only the first word, it's start from J, but you don't remember his name. Jimin comes at almost 1 a.m. He directly go towards his room and drove to his sleep without noticing that you are nowhere to be seen, whereas you were also in your deep slumber waiting for him at the dining table. You woke up at 4 a.m. not seeing him everywhere. You start walking towards your bedroom just to see him sleeping. Your eyes stop when you look at him sleeping. Didn't expect him to be looking this angelic while sleeping beside. He is the whole devil from inside. Not devil, a Satan. You flinch, gasp, and sudden back away, causing you to fall on the floor. Sleep and let me sleep peacefully too. Well, where were you before? I was waiting for you in the dining area, but you never show up. Scope, stop acting like a wife, because I never accept you as my wife. Then why you marry me? Soaps to rule you. Smack. Next day, you are roaming around the garden when you bump into Jimin making his phone and you fall together. You idiot. Do you know how important call it is? You flinch. He hold your hand and start dragging you. I am sorry. Please leave me. I am sorry. You are getting on my nerves. He call his guard and he brings the long chain with a lock in it. He starts tying you. You are continuously begging him to forgive you, but his glares make you stop begging. You are sobbing silently. Now stay like this until I came home. He left and you start crying. After 5 hours at 10 p.m., he comes home and saw you all tied up. He strode towards you. Impressive, eyebrow raised. You look at him blinking. You won't try to open this at once? Because you told me not to. Innocently. He shook his head and just hold and pull the lock and it opens. You become all shocked. This mean you don't properly lock it before? Sigh. You sigh and Jimin left from there without giving you an answer. Tonight he is sleeping while you are on the couch thinking about him. The thing he do earlier were not to hurt you but to only taught you a lesson. Might be he also doesn't want to hurt you, but how can you trust him? You can't trust this Satan. You don't know his desires. How can you? You feel asleep thinking about him. In the morning, you come downstairs and stroll towards kitchen to cook breakfast. Oh, Mrs. Park, you are not allowed to come here. Why? Innocently. Because this is not a place you belong to and it's not your work to do. But I know how to cook and I already cooked pancakes for breakfast. You cooked them for our master. You blink because you don't know who is she talking about, Mr. Park or your husband. You just decided to know anyway. You start picking up the plate to let them take towards the table. But the maid takes it from your hand and start organizing the table. You just sit down on the chair and wait for him to come. You finally decided to go with the flow because you don't know where your faith brings you. Meanwhile, Jimin walked towards his wardrobe to get ready, but he saw everything prepared from his coat to his shoes. Not even a little thing like cufflinks, belt, the watch was missing. He knows that you are the one, but the word get smelled isn't in his dictionary, so there aren't any expression changes from this man's face. He smirked knowing that the basic thing you forget was his gun. BJM is incomplete without his gun. While you are waiting for Jimin to come, Hyung arrives and boo chuckle. You flinch. Hua, I am sorry. I didn't mean to scare you like this. Scratch the back of his neck. Anya, no need to. Sorry. Isn't the word smile in your dictionary? Eyebrow raise. You smile and he gasps. Hua, what happened? Concerned. Your smile is so cute, Mayana. He ruffles your hair and you again smile. Jimin, who was watching everything, come and take a seat in the head chair beside you. Hey Hyung, hey, bring the breakfast, orders the maid. Maid left from there and brings those pancakes cooked by you for him. Jimin was amazed by seeing pancakes because he likes pancakes so much but never admits it. But whenever a cook cooked for him, he eats more than usual. Hua, your favorite Jimina? Sparkling eyes. Jimin and Hyung takes a bite at the same time. Hua, delicious. Jimin didn't say anything. You also take a bite and are amazed by your cooking. Hua, Mayan, I guess you liked it? Yes, of course, because I am the one who cooked these. Smiles proudly. Jimin looked at you immediately and Hyung's jaw dropped. Jimin stand up and left from there. You pout. Didn't like the pancakes? Said Anya. He likes them. See, he eats 2 of them. Don't worry, he's just so slow to accept things. You and Hyung chuckle. Late at night, it's too late, but Jimin won't show up. So you start walking it in the garden and saw the car coming. So you start taking a step towards the car. But you saw him coming outside of his car all in blood. So you run towards him. Hua, are you okay? What happened to you? Omo, this much blood. Is it yours? What happened? Is it painful? Blinks. Jimin was shocked seeing you there and you were just asking him questions without giving him a chance to answer. But him being the egoist start walking towards the bedroom, but you continue asking him questions. So he pins you to the wall harshly and cover your mouth with his hand. Shut up. Glaring. You blink, he back away, but you run from there. He shook his head. Finally, she leaves. Sigh. Didn't her throat hurts after talking too much? I hate talkative girls. But you come again. Jimin turn towards you. Your hand. Point towards his bleeding arm. Let me do your first aid. No need. I am okay. Coldly. But didn't I ask you to stay quiet? He start walking towards the washroom, but you hold him holding his sleeves. He glares at you and you let him go. But if water touches your bruises, it will cause pain. Please let me first aid. Jimin glares at you and start coming closer. Close your eyes shut. Please, I didn't do anything wrong. I just want to first aid because I can't see people like this. I am sensitive. So don't look at me, Ismek. You open your eyes, but he sigh and okay, fine, do it. Annoyingly, you start doing his first aid and a sharp scratch is on his arm which makes blood flow. You begin to bandage that while on the other hand he is doing something on his phone. When he feels your tears on his hand, he looks at you. Hey, why are you crying? Concerned. For the very first time, he is concerned about you. Myan hi ho, but I told you that I am very sensitive, so I can feel your pain. Huh? Jinja? You stupid girl, what pain, huh? This little scratch won't hurt Parks, understand? Parks are a human, right? And even a small cut causes pain to human. Shut up. Didn't I tell you to be quiet in front of me? But look, I beg you to talk less. So Parks back too? He was shocked to see you still talking. Is there a mute button in you? Shut up. Or otherwise I seriously going to punish you. He walks to the restroom. You chuckle. Punish me? How? By tying me up without locking the chain? Mumbles. Later you both are sleeping, but Jimin woke up because the sound came from your side. He gets up from his bed and start coming towards you, but you scream, making him startled. Maya and Gwenchana breathing heavily. Nay, just a nightmare. Oh, okay. Jimin gives you a glass of water. You take it and drink it in a gulp. Thank you. Smile. No need. Today you first aid me, so it's just a payback. Coldly. So, do Mafia also pay back? Innocently. Nods. You nod too. He strode towards his bed and lay on the bed, facing the ceiling. Same goes for you. You also facing the ceiling, lying on the couch. Do you also see nightmares sometimes? Nay. You look at him. Is he really gave you an answer without saying anything? But again you start facing the ceiling. Do mafias are also scared of something? No. You look at him again, shockingly ask another question. So what kind of nightmares do you see? Then it's just about some... Wait, why the hell are you asking me these questions? Coldly. Shut up and sleep. Okay, now he is the one who looking at you. Are you seriously saying okay and going to sleep again? Why do I feel my heart beats in ages? Next morning you came downstairs and saw Mrs. Park walking while talking on the phone. You were about to walk away, but on the other hand, you saw that a maid is cleaning the shelf, standing on the ladder, is about to fall any minute. And if this happened, it might hurt Mrs. Park and maid together. So you run and try to grip the ladder. The maid holds your shoulder to take a grip. She steps down, but the ladder falls on you, make you scream in pain. He's in pain. Jimin, who was also coming downstairs while looking at his phone, become all concerned over your scream. Omo Ryan, Jimin runs towards you and pick up the ladder. You didn't have to do this. Why the hell you are helping the maid, huh? You flinch, idiot. You are responsible for your own. Coldly. You start crying, not because of only pain, but because of he start reprimanding you. Jimin, you stupid, she doing this all to save me, or I am the one who is in her place? Jimin becomes shocked and looks at you. Call the doctors, ask the maid. Jimin sigh and pick you up, you gasp. Jimin takes you to his room, placed you on the bed. Thank you, sobs. Why are you crying? Sigh. Nothing. Try to control your sobs. Ish. Just say it. If you badly got hurt somewhere, you flinch and start crying harder. Jimin facepalm. You know what? Yeah, Jimin, stop shouting at her. She is not crying because of pain. She is crying because of you. You are scaring her. They come towards you and try to calm down. While Jimin looks at you both without any expression, but there's surely something going on inside his mind. Hua Mayan, calm down please. Look, in a while doctor is here. It's paining a lot. Soaps. The doctor will be there in no time. Doctor arrives, they come towards Jimin. Can't you just talk to her nicely once? Mumble, she saved your mom. Gulp. I am like this and I can't change for her or anyone. Like what? Arrogant, stubborn and stupid? Jimin glare at him, but Tay knows that Jimin won't hurt him. If you won't talk to her nicely, then you may leave. Okay, fine, Theung, just calm down. Aren't you showing more care for her? Eyebrow raised. Because she is worth it and you are stupid. Look, Jimin doesn't lose her. She is such a nice girl, believe me. Concerned. Jimin shook his head and about to leave, but you hold his hand and start making your grip stronger and stronger. Jimin and Tay turn towards you, seeing you all scared just because of the injection. Jimin sigh and try to stretch his hand from your grip, but Theung stops him. If you leave her hand, I am the one who holds her hand. Jimin becomes shocked, but without thinking even once, he makes his grip stronger. Tay smiles. Love starts tangling between the two because this is the first time Mafia PJM accepts what his heart says. Love bells start to ring. Jimina mumbles on his own and left from there. She is fine now. I recommend a 1-day bed rest and prescribed her some vitamins. Please take care of her health too. She is weak. Jimin nod and doctor left. How are you feeling now? You kept holding Jimin's hand until you notice you immediately leave. Sorry, blink. I shouldn't have reprimanded you back then. It's okay. I shouldn't have cried. Well, ask me anything but just once. I will reward you. Proud, whole like a Satan. Really? I ask you anything? Sparkling eyes. Jimin was now feeling scared. This Satan feeling scared. The king of Korea can do anything, but he doesn't know what he is scared for. I want to meet my parents. Jimin was shocked but nodded anyway. I want you to meet too. Blink. I only said one thing. Please, you said you reward me. Blink, blink. Jimin sighed and nodded. Please don't behave like this in front of my parents. Jimin glares at her. I mean, just for a moment, act as if you love me, you care for me. Jimin poked his inner cheek but noticed tears in your eyes. Fine, be ready at 6 p.m. tomorrow at 11. Jimin came inside the room and saw you picking up the pillow and laying down on the couch. Sleep on the bed. But the doctor told you to do a bed rest. So then, where do you sleep? Innocently. What? I am on the bed besides you because this is my bed and my bedroom. Shrug. But how can we sleep in the same bed? Annoyingly. You know, sleep on that couch. You deserve that. So, my parents never let me sleep on the couch. They love me so much to give me all luxuries. Mumbles. You mumble because you feel bad for yourself because your dad kept you like a princess. Your mom never raised her voice on you and here you have to face each and everything. Jimin sighed because he heard you mumbling. I'm your husband, Vienna, so there's no need to sleep on the couch. You smile and come towards the bed and lay down. Thank you. Jimin shook his head and drifted off to sleep. Next day, you are waiting for him to come as he is in the office being all ready to go to meet your parents. Jimin come in a while along with Hyung. When you see Hyung with him, you thought he might forget, but let's go, Ryan. You smile and run to him. Hyung raised his eyebrow. Where are you both going? To meet her parents. Hyung smiled and is sincerely happy to see his friend taking a step ahead in his relationship. Jimin and you are in the car. He is the one who driving, but a car full of his guards are also following your car, protecting their master. Please don't bring that guards inside my house. Terrifyingly. Your parents know that we are coming. You become shocked. He continues. After the day of our marriage, I went to them and told them that we are married. They asked me to just protect you, take care of you and give you love because they know there is nothing to fight for, they can't win. Your eyes become glistening. This man went to your parents and explained to them there's a small spark of love left in your heart. You smile. Thank you. Amusingly, thank you always make him feel so good because you are only the single person in the world who sincerely thanks him, or others just cursed him, or if someone says thank you so it because of his fear. You both reach your house. You ring the bell. Who is there? After a minute, she opened the door and tears start streaming from Mrs. Kang's eyes. You hug your mom and you both are crying together. Jimin was stunned seeing you both crying like this because this heartless mafia doesn't know anything about love feeling. He never felt anything like this. He stayed away from his parents for don't know how many days, but his mom and dad never react like this. My daughter, we missed you so much. Wipe away his tear. Come inside, Mr. Park. Boo. Jimin nods and come inside. Your dad also hug you for a good minute. Now stop crying, Maina. Come with me, my daughter. I want to talk to you. Ask the maid to bring something for our son-in-law. Jimin blinked because this is the first time he is hearing son-in-law. You look towards Jimin and he blinks. You met with your mom. Is she okay? Did she accept you? She never rejected me. My daughter's standards are so high. Chuckle. Mr. Park, there's a request. Jimin nods. Please don't let anything happen to her. Actually, we raised her delicately. She is so innocent. We never raised our voice in front of her. Jimin holds your dad's hand. Don't worry, I never let happen anything to her. I will protect her at any cost. No one ever dares to touch or harm what's mine. Jimin realized what he said, so he quickly back away his hand and blinks. Your father happily nodded and Jimin sighed. What the hell I am doing? She just asked act, but why the hell I am saying everything so sincerely? Wait, this is all acting. Shrug. I'm not sincere at all. In mind. His phone started ringing, so he used himself and left there, but stopped in the middle when he hears what your mom asking to you. Is Mr. Park taking care of you, or he is torturing you as the mafia does? Jimin scoffed and anger started running in his blood when Anyo Amma. He is such a nice person, you know, Emma. He never cares for anyone except me. Just sometimes rude, giggle, but he loves me a lot. He likes my cooking. He loves the way I talk. He cares for me when I got hurt. And the most important, when I told him I came to meet you, he said yes, even though he is so busy nowadays. Your mom smiled, and on the other hand, Jimin become all shocked, listening to your lies because it looks so real. Well, they are real, but he just so stupid to understand them. At the Park's mansion, you come out of of the room. Thank you. Thank you so much for everything you did for me today. Do I also reward you? Huh? Dark chuckles. Spot on the earth did you give me as a reward, huh? Bling bling. Shut up and sleep coldly. Next morning, you enter the room seeing him struggling with his necktie. Can I help you? You can't help. No one ever can. But what if you are struggling? Can't you just say it directly? Your necktie. You strode towards him and softly take the tie in your hand and start tying it. He is busy looking at you when Mr. Park's blood boiling, seeing you being a whole good wife and so close to him. You and Jimin back away. I want to talk to you. You nod and walk out of the room. Jimin sigh. Why are you taking her help in tying a tie, huh? Dad, if you are here for this bullshit, you can leave. Yes, you are Satan. Remember that. Don't fall for this fake sweet stuff. Wife tying a tie means that they tie their husband in a bond. Your mom never tie a tie for me. He left the room in anger. Later at night, when you are in the kitchen preparing a dinner for Jimin, you hear Mr. Park screaming your name, so you walk out of the kitchen. Mayan, go to your room now. You were confused. No? Why, huh? Answer me first. Did you ask Jimin to take you to meet your parents? You were shocked at how he know, but you nods and a hard slap landed on your face, causing you to fall straight to the ground. Mr. Park, shut up. He come forward and hold your hairs. Did you perhaps want my son to become sweet for you, huh? You saw while holding his hand, so he loosened his grip. You pathetic girl, want to rule my son? He is Satan. No one can rule him. To be continued. If you really like the FF, please like, comment and share. And if you want more content, then subscribe to my channel. Anyung.